know a kangaroo. K-O-K-E in the zoo. Monkey making mayhem, boo-boo, bad but best friends. Bingo, bango, bungo, friends. This monkey business coming at you. So rock 'em, sock 'em, knock 'em, kangaroo forever. So Kanga, Happy, Joey, and Katie, K.O. cuckoo crazy, cuckoo kangaroo. The kangaroo, the kangaroo, save the baby, get to the top. The kangaroo rock. You're in luck as you can jump or duck. Just hop, hop, hop to the top, top, top. Punch out a monkey, eat a piece of fruit. Atari Kangaroo, everybody salute.
Kangaroo, the hot new arcade game from Atari.
2 new smash hits from Atari.
I've seen hot tubs before, but this is ridiculous.
You can save her in Atari Jungle Hunt. Fight man-eating crocodiles. Outsmart hungry headhunters.
Hi, Jungle Hunt. Please.
And after saving the lady, save the baby in Kangaroo from Atari. The monkeys have Baby Roo up a tree. Only Mama can help with up to 4 screens, just like in the arcade. Get Jungle Hunt and Kangaroo, new from Atari.
How's it going, everybody? It's time for another great Mr. Poestyle video. And a few weeks ago, before I went on my vacation to Texas, we had a challenge for the show, and that was Kangaroo, the arcade game. And we played that. So I decided that I was going to play the other 2 official releases for it for a video here. And so that's for the Atari 2600 and the Atari 5200. Let's see what we got at home after the arcade release. Now, this was a thing where Atari saw how popular Donkey Kong and platformer type games were. They went in-house, and there were no games in development at that time that were platformers from Atari. So they went outside, and they found Sun Electronics in Japan. I won't give all the history here. I have it in my arcade challenge for Kangaroo, so go check out that video if you've missed it. But we grew up with Atari 2600 Kangaroo in my house. It was my brother's cartridge that I own now. Unfortunately, I forgot to bring them out here for the video. I like to have the cartridges here in hand for my videos, but I do own it for the 2600, and later for the 5200. I ended up buying that when I started collecting again years back. So let's just take a look at those. We'll look at the 2600 version, we'll look at the 5200 version, and then the original arcade version. The arcade version, I believe, it's been a few weeks since I was looking this stuff up. It was 1982, I think, for the arcade version, and 1983 for the home console releases. I think that's what it was. Check it out. Look up Wikipedia on it. You can see for yourself. Meant to be more prepared, but I haven't made any videos for a while, and so I'm trying to get some videos out there because I had been so busy. But hey, without further ado, let's take a look at the 2600 version of Kangaroo. Let's take a look at the 5200 version and the arcade original. Let's check it out. Kangaroo. All right, well, let's take a closer look at Kangaroo on the 2600. I'm going to play here on my 2600 Plus. And the joystick. Let the red tag go. Oh, let's get that volume up a little bit. Oh, I'm gonna get killed while I'm turning up the volume. We played this a lot as kids, and we weren't very good at it. But in fact, I don't even know how far we even got in it. Of course, very stripped down version. You don't have the monkey at the top throwing the cores down.
I think most of the time we usually died around this stage. Trying to make these jumps like that with the 2600 CX40 is a pain. And I wasn't even watching there. I looked away at the laptop. Yeah, well, we get past the screen. Flicker, flicker, flicker. One false move and you're toast. Like that. What the? Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and play the 5200 version. Unfortunately, no matter what I did with my setup with my 5200, I was getting a lot of static, snow on the screen, old school style. So I don't know if my switch box has gone bad with the 5200 or just need a couple adjustments. Maybe it was because I was trying to feed it, you know, through that cable and into an HDMI converter. And whatever the reason, it just looked terrible. So I'm going to go ahead and play the 5200 version on my 400 mini, unfortunately. But hey, it's a way to play. I am playing on the advanced mode to look more like the arcade, because if you play a novice, you don't have the monkey at the top with the apple. And I'm going to get my butt kicked anyway. I really do not care for the stick, the 40, whatever they call it. This stick for the mini. Because there are so many buttons. If you accidentally hit the wrong one while you're playing, you're done. It'll just take you right out of the game. So I'm going to try to do here what I do with the arcade version and milk it a little bit. And that didn't work out. Get as many points as I can. Instead of finishing a level, that's what I do on level 1 of the arcade. I just go for points until... See, and I just hit a button by accident. That's the pain in the butt about. Okay, this is Kangaroo Arcade, and if you've watched the challenge the week that I'm recording this, this is what we have been playing. So let's go ahead and play today. That was my high score the other day. So I don't know if I can top that again or not. But as of this recording, we still have over a whole day to play. So this is the 1982 arcade release, Sun Electronics, Atari. So yeah, check out my other video earlier in the week or last week, whenever it'll be. I gave a little bit of history on this game. I just try to milk points, but a lot of times I make some stupid mistakes there. So, like that. He has my gloves now, so I can't punch for a few seconds. I got the flag there. Okay, I got it back now. Now I can punch. You can punch him in the back for some extra points. And he's back again. I'm just trying to make sure this idiot doesn't drop anything. And he's going to. Oh! Try to get whatever points you can. It's usually where I accidentally jump too much or something. It's what gets me on this first level. Or you get a little too greedy. So there you have it. We had our home ports of Kangaroo, and there was also one that was brought out for the Atari 8-bit. I believe it's pretty much the same as the 5200 version, which in a lot of cases, that's the case. But really fun versions. And like I said, I grew up with the 2600 version. We played it a lot, even though we weren't very good at it. But the music, it was an earworm, right? It just got stuck right in there. You always heard it in your head. Even my dad, he never played it, but he would be singing the music to it because it was so catchy, or else it was just drilled into your brain because we played it so much. But yeah, I had a fun time playing it, and you can see, and of course, neither of them are as good as the arcade, but they were good enough for the time. And I know there's a lot of people that just don't like it. I found that out. There's a lot of people that just don't like it on the 2600. I still think it's a fun game, but that's because I have nostalgia for it. So, I mean, a lot of times that's the case, right? A game could really suck, but hey, I played it all the time. I don't think this one sucks. It's not perfect for the 2600, but it's a good one. And then the 5200 was even better, as you would expect. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Did you play Kangaroo on the Atari 2600 and the 5200, or in the arcades back in the day? Fun game, I think. Check it out if you haven't. Buy the cartridges and play them, or check it out on emulation. What it came down to is I was having a snowy screen on my 5200. No matter what I did, it might have been the switch for it. You know, that switch, the infamous 5200 switch that has the power cable and everything that goes to it. It could have been that. So I ended up playing the 5200 ROM on my 400 Mini. So that's how I did it. But yeah, let me know what you think of Kangaroo. It's no Donkey Kong, but it's no slouch either, in my opinion. Well, thank you for joining me for another great Mr. Poestyle video, and I hope to see you on the next one. Later, Tater. Kangaroo. Oh, Nacho. Come here, Nacho. No biting. No bite. Ooh! No biting! Oh, Nacho, stop!